Ow.
Hey everybody, it's Sierra, and today I just wanted to do a video to answer a couple of questions that have been asked, and I thought it would be fun to do a video just so I could sort of elaborate a little bit more and just really answer them thoroughly and hopefully give you what you're looking for. Anyways, the first question that I'm going to be asking is what kind of blush do I wear, because I got a comment on it from Tiff D4. She asked me what blushes I preferred and which ones I use because she likes that I sort of have a more of a natural look. So anyways, I'm going to share which ones are my favorite. Let me grab them. Okay, so one that I kind of just carry around in my makeup bag, and it's usually the easiest for me to grab and I always have it on, is La Vie en Rose, and it's by Too Faced, and it looks like this, and the color of it, the inside is so cute. I love the polka dots, and it's got a nice little mirror which is filthy, but it's a really bright shimmery pink, and I usually like that a lot. And I always, when I put on my blush, I usually you know, put it on pretty heavy, and then I like to take my powder and go back over it and just blend it in really well so you don't have like the streak, because that's never attractive. Anyways, I'm sorry if you do that, but please fix it. Anyways, God, in my mean moments, I'm sorry. Anyways, the second ones, the other colors that I am in love with are, this thing is so dirty, anyways, is from Coastal Scents, and it's the 10 color blush palette. It just comes in this black case, and of course it has 10 colors in it, and I'll show you which ones that I absolutely love. And with this palette, I really like to blend the colors. I don't like to usually just use one. I like to kind of mix and match, so it gives you, you know, a real different, unique blush. And one of my favorite combinations is, it's this brown color and bright orange, and this bright orange looks absolutely offensive and sort of something that, like, why would anybody put on their face? But when you blend those two colors together, it's a real kind of just a really pretty peachy kind of neutral tone of a blush, and it's really nice for you know, for you're wearing yellow or something more with like yellow undertones in it. It looks gorgeous. And then also my favorite color besides that one, I really like the oranges in this palette, because that's why I got it, because most makeup brands don't carry a lot of orange. Of course, they don't really orange because it's not that popular, so I was really excited that this one had orange. And the next one that I really like is this sort of more peachy tone right down here. So this palette is amazing, and I think it was only like 15 bucks, and that's amazing because this blush would last anyone forever and ever and ever. So I really highly recommend this one, and I also love the Too Faced La Vie en Rose, and Too Faced is an amazing brand of makeup. Okay, so the next question that I was asked was from Silhouette Soldier, and it is, what is a pageant? Because she's actually from UK, so I know that they do have some in Europe, but I think they're more focused on modeling, so I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on that and just kind of let everybody know that I'm not a ditz, even though I do act like it sometimes. I think I have not as much common sense as the regular person, but I blame that on the bleach, not on the pageant. So anyways, the type of pageants that I do are based on scholarship, and they're not like the glitz ones that you see on Little Miss Perfect and Toddlers and Tiaras. I've never done one of those, and I only started when I was 12, so I wasn't young enough to be in any of those type of pageants. But I don't necessarily approve of everything that they do in those pageants, because I don't know, I kind of feel like the child should be old enough to know exactly what they're doing and to ask to be in them rather than be put in them and told to do them. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but I do think the children are absolutely adorable. Anyways, so the pageants that I do are scholarship pageants, and they're based more on your intellect and on your platform, which is your critical issue. And it's something to sort of better your community and get involved and volunteer and that sort of thing. And that's what I really, really like, because my platform is called Don't Be the One, and it's actually a melanoma skin cancer awareness program. And I started it because about 4 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with melanoma skin cancer, and it was just a crazy road and journey the whole summer. I mean, it was a lot of stuff that we had to deal with. She was gone for like a month in Florida, and it was just a really hard time on my family. And, you know, melanoma is one of the top preventable cancers, and it's the only deadly form of skin cancer. And I thought, well, if it's preventable, why can't I spread the word and, you know, lower those numbers, because they just keep increasing, the deaths keep increasing, and, you know, the occurrences, just, it's a crazy deal. So a lot about what I do in my pageants is you have an interview, and all different types of interviews are different in every system. You know, sometimes you have a panel where you go in and you stand behind a podium, and there's 5 judges, and they just kind of fire questions at you, sort of like a press conference. Or there's more of a personal type of interview where you go in and there's tables, and you have a certain amount of time with each judge, and you just sort of rotate. And I like that style a little bit more better, just because, you know, it's a little more one-on-one, and it's not so nerve-wracking because you aren't just getting like thrown questions, you're sort of having a conversation, which that's what I really like. Anyway, so they ask you just a lot of stuff in interview on your platform. So, you know, hopefully if you do enter pageants that have a platform, you don't just make it up the day before and, you know, hope to do good and blah blah blah, because really you have to care about it, and it has to be something that you're passionate about and you do get involved in. So I thought I would just share that. And then usually the next phase in a pageant is either fitness wear or swimsuit, and I was actually in the team before, so I always did fitness wear, which is sort of like a sports bra, like a bathing suit top type thing with like spandex shorts, and I absolutely hated it because you had to wear tennis shoes, and it's just not, I don't know, it's just not attractive. And I feel like you can kind of like cover up things with the shorts that shouldn't be covered up if you're trying to show your physical fitness. Anyways, then some pageants have talent. I used to do the ones with talent when I was like 15 and younger, and then I moved on to different ones when I got a little bit older. And I always dance because I am a dancer, and I do not sing, and I think you guys know that firsthand because it is awful if I even try, and it's extremely embarrassing, and I would never go on stage and be judged for my singing. So I always danced. And then there's some pageants have like fun fashion, which is sort of just like your personal expression. You either can wear like a really fun, like sort of Dancing with the Stars like type dress, which is really neat, or you just kind of wear like casual wear. And then the next thing is your evening gown, and you guys showed that, or I showed you that, and that's sort of what a pageant is all about. So I hope I answered everybody's questions. If you have any more, just let me know. I love you guys. Don't forget to sub. And also, I don't know why I kissed, but I love you guys, and keep requesting videos.
Hey, what you know about it?